Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Castello, board certified family practice with CastelloWellness.com, and I have a weightlifting theory, and I would love to have your input on this. So at the gym, we're always lifting and going for the burn, and the first thing to ask is what causes the burn when you lift weights, and the consensus is that is lactic acid accumulation in the muscles that causes the acidity to cause a burning sensation. So as you're lifting weights, you cannot get enough oxygen into the muscles, and that causes a buildup of lactic acid from anaerobic activity, and that causes the burn. And I thought to myself, is that really actually helpful to have a waste product, lactic acid, in the muscles in a burn? Does that actually cause any benefit at all? And I think the answer is no. So how do we get around that? So I need a name for it. I'm calling them either staggered sets or staccato sets or fraction sets or something like that. I recognize that, say, on my machine that I do bicep curls, if I do a set of 8 reps, I can do about 80 pounds. So 8 reps, 80 pounds, and then I'm fatigued, okay? I noticed that if I do 2 reps at a time, I can very comfortably do 100 pounds. So what I started to do was get the watch out on your phone, and at 0, 15, 30, and 45 seconds, do 2 reps. So instead of doing 8 reps of 80 pounds, I put 100 pounds on the machine. At 0 seconds, I do 2 reps, and then I've got about 10 or 11 seconds to recover. At 15 seconds, I do 2 reps of 100 pounds, and I've got about 10 or 11 seconds to recover. At 30 seconds, I do 2 reps, and at 45, I do 2 reps. So in a 1-minute interval, I can do an 8-rep set with 20% more weight than I could if I did 8 reps in a row. So that's the same 8 reps with more weight, okay? I can not only do that once, but I can do that 10 times in a row. So for 10 minutes continuously, I can pound out 2 reps at a time, heavier weight, every 15 seconds. So 0, 15, 30, 45, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's one set. When we get back to 0, that's the start of your next set. There's no way in the world that I could even do 80 pounds, 10 sets in a row with 1-minute intervals between sets. So I'm lifting more weight per set. I'm lifting more sets in a specific time period. So in 30 minutes, I can do about 26 sets of 8 on 2 or 3 different machines, okay? The interesting thing is I never have a burn in my muscles, because in that 10 or 11 seconds between 2 reps, I oxygenate, I flush the lactic acid, I start fresh. So I get a better pump, I get more weights done in lesser amount of time, and I have literally 0 burn. It seems like it's a good exercise. I really, really want to have other people's opinions on that. Also, if you can come up with a better name for that. Also, if this actually exists and somebody's done it before, I haven't heard about it, I'd be interested in what they call it as well. But go to the gym, do whatever exercise you're going to do, and figure out what you can do about 8 reps, and then increase it by 10 or 20% and try these sets, okay? If you get through your first set and you're struggling, just drop the weight a little bit with the next set and continue on that. If you feel like that's too easy, increase the weight, and you may actually be able to do that and blast through. I usually start with a plan of doing 7 sets in 7 minutes. If I'm feeling good, I may do as much as 10, and then I go to the next machine. The other option that's very similar, depending on what type of exercising you're doing, if you're doing free weights, it may be difficult to get set and do that every 15 seconds. So you can do 3 reps every 20 seconds, so that is actually 9-rep set. So if it's, grab the weights on the fly machine and it takes me a few seconds, or grab my dumbbells and it takes me a few seconds, or lay down on my bench, I may be rushed to get that done every 15 seconds. So I'll then do 3 reps and do 0, 20, and 40, so 9 reps per minute. When I do those, it seems like I can lift a little bit less weight, and I think that's because I'm doing 3 reps at a time instead of 2, and there's a little bit more chance for that lactic lactic acid. So try it at the gym. See if you're actually less sore the next day. And then again, don't be worried if you're not sore because you lifted 20% more weight in that one session. It seems like it should make sense to me. But let me know what you think. I'm dying to hear about it. My trial of one, it's worked pretty well. Dr. Costello, thank you.